Welcome to Math 152W01 for Spring 2014. My name is Delois McCormick and I'm your instructor for this course. I am starting here in Blackboard, and in this recording we will talk about the materials that are located in Blackboard. When you open Blackboard up, you will find that on the announcements page each week I will post a reminder about the assignments that are due that week. The assignments for week 1 are posted under this welcome announcement. And as you can see, I have a list of 7 items that you need to complete. So what I'm going to do is go through these items, and as I get to them I'll show you the buttons to the left where you can locate the information. Then I will go over any of the buttons I have not covered from the list of 7 parts that are due this first week. You'll notice one thing at the title of the announcement: Welcome, due Thursday, January 16th. So that clearly states the due date, and typically anything online or turned in to me online will be due at 11:59 p.m. on that Thursday. The one exception will be the exams that you have to take in the testing center, and those are due by the close of the testing center on that particular date. Alright, the first thing I want you to do is to go to the course information button to the left and find the course outline, also called the syllabus, and print that and read it carefully. You will be using this syllabus or course outline to answer questions on a lab during the second week of class, so that's where you'll locate that. I also would recommend that you print a copy of the assignment sheet, which is the last part of the syllabus, and post it near your computer or put it in a loose leaf notebook, maybe at the front of your math section, so that you have a schedule, a printed schedule to follow for assignments, because you'll find part of your assignments are located in Blackboard and part of them are located in My Math Lab. Testing passes, you'll need the exam passes when you go to take your exams, so those are located there as well. So let's go back to our list. That's number 1. Number 2, watch the Getting Started videos found under the Getting Started button. So here's the Getting Started button. I have old ones up here right now, but the one I'm recording right now, Getting Started Blackboard Tour, the one I'm recording now, of course, will be located there. I'm also going to record one for the My Math Lab. So you'll get a tour of My Math Lab. And additionally, I will record one for Are You Ready? And there will be an Are You Ready button up here as well, which I haven't added at this point. But we'll make sure we add that in. Alright, next you need to go register for My Math Lab. I will add a My Math Lab button so that you can link directly to My Math Lab. I have the web address here, www.pearsonmylabandmastering.com. You have 10 days or so to enter an access code, so you can go ahead and register for the class and get started even if you haven't purchased your access code. When you get to the site, you have 2 options. You may enter the access code if you bought a standalone code in the bookstore, or if you bought a book with the code packaged inside it. If you don't have either of those, you can also use a valid credit card and charge your access when you go to the My Math Lab website. So you have those 3 options. If you used My Math Lab last semester in the same textbook, then I believe your code will also allow you to get into this course without an additional fee. Okay, so based on what I tell you in the second video, you want to go ahead and sign into my math lab using as explained in the Getting Started video. Locate the online text, the online homework, and the online quizzes. You should do the browser check and watch the video on how to enter answers, and I'll show you those in the second recording. You should complete the orientation homework found on my math lab under the homework button. Again, that's something I'll show you in the second recording. Okay, number 6, complete the Are You Ready activities located in a prerequisite module described in the Getting Started video. This includes taking the Smarter Measures test. I'm going to record a separate video for Are You Ready to show you how to get into that as easily as possible. And then when you finish the Smarter Measures test, I do want you to take a screenshot of the top part of your results page. You can either take a screenshot using Control Print Screen, or you can highlight it and Control C to make a copy and then paste it onto the lab sheet that you'll be turning in this week, and that's described in step number 7. I also ask when you go to the Are You Ready module that you take a look at all of the modules available in case you need help, tech help in the future. And I will be adding that Are You Ready button before I make the third recording. Last of all, I want you to complete the Student Information Lab found under the Labs button. So let's go there. Here is the Student Information Lab. What you'll want to do is first of all open this lab sheet. It is a Word document. You simply type in your answers and then submit it back to me. The only thing you're going to have to make is a little bit tricky is making a copy of the top part of the... Alright, so this is the lab sheet. And when it comes to identify the campus where you're taking the test, you can delete the ones you're not using or highlight the one you are using. If you're having yours proctored off campus, you need to get a proctor form to me by the end of the 3rd week of classes. Just type your signature there. Alright, here's where I describe pasting the top of the summary page of your Smarter Measures test results. And these are my test results that you see here. And I can identify it's mine by my name. So I tell you how to make a copy, how to make a screenshot. You can also, you may try highlighting and saving it, highlighting it, and Control C to make a copy. Some computers may have different ways to take a screenshot, so you may have to check the instructions on your own computer. Okay, so you want to click on mine and then hit delete, and it'll delete mine so you have a place then to paste yours. Last of all, you need to type a brief self-introduction. This should also be posted in the discussion forum, Meet Your Classmates, and I also want you to respond to the postings made by at least 2 other classmates. Okay, and you can see there are other labs here, and I have directions for those. So the labs are located under the Labs button. Now for the first lab, I do have you go to the discussion board. In the discussion board, you'll find Ask the Instructor. This is where you can post general questions regarding the way the class functions or about course content. For the first lab, this is where you want to post your thread, and you click on Create Thread, and I misspelled my name. I always seem to do that. Okay, so you can put your name and then type something about you, and then submit, and you'll see it appears. Now since this was just a trial here to show you how to do it, I'm going to go ahead and delete mine. You don't want to delete yours though once you post it. So click on Create a Thread. Okay, now to look at some buttons I haven't mentioned. Under the Assignments button, you will find the assignments organized by week, and I'm going to choose one of the later weeks. You'll see under the in that folder will be a list of the assignments for the week, a list of the learning outcomes for the week, links to the quizzes, links to the, for example here it takes you to lecture notes for chapter 10. Okay, I have 10.1 materials. You'll find lecture notes, recorded lecture that goes with the notes, and then some sample problems. I typically work some even numbered problems to show you how to apply the concepts. Okay, so again we were in week 3. Let me go back to that. Homework, this links you to my math lab, and then this links you to the lab button, so you can look for the Magic Squares lab. So assignments button, the assignments are organized by week. Course information we talked about, that's where the course syllabus is, as well as the assignment sheet. Course materials, occasionally during the semester Blackboard makes some changes, and then the links within my assignments no longer work. So if that happens and you can't get to the materials through the assignments links, just come here and I have them organized by chapter, so you can actually find them there. We talked about the discussion board, faculty information. This gives information a little bit of my background, where my office is located, my office hours, and best way to contact me through email. We talked about the Getting Started. We talked about the labs. We talked about the grades. We haven't talked about the grades. My grades button is where you'll find your grades housed for the course. Typically, when you take an exam, I will transfer your averages from my math lab. Those would be your homework and your quiz averages from my math lab. And so you get an update of your grade after each exam. Finally, we have online assistance. And this is just a list of places where you can find help. For example, if you need technical help, you have a place to go for that. To check out the testing services before your first exam, you can go there. If you need help, you can go to tutoring services. So that's what we have available in Blackboard. I will also record briefly some information on my math lab, give you a little tour of my math lab, and then the Are You Ready module.